Get ready to expand your knowledge and explore the world in a new way. Our channel is dedicated to bringing you fascinating and unusual facts from various subjects. Today we will tell you some interesting facts about cars and their history. Carl Benz is widely regarded as the inventor of the first practical gasoline-powered car. He built the Benz Patent-Motorwagen in 1885 in Mannheim, Germany. The three-wheeled vehicle was powered by a single-cylinder, four-stroke engine and was the first car to be powered by an internal combustion engine. Prior to its invention, cars were powered by steam engines, which were heavy and difficult to operate. Benz's creation was lighter and more reliable, making it possible for people to travel longer distances in a shorter amount of time. The Benz Patent-Motorwagen was also the first car to have a modern configuration, with a gasoline engine mounted in the front, a steering wheel, and four wheels. It had a top speed of 16 km per hour, which was considered quite fast at the time. Today, cars are an integral part of daily life for millions of people around the world, and the Benz Patent-Motorwagen remains an important piece of automotive history. The Model T, produced by the Ford Motor Company, was one of the most important vehicles in automotive history. It was the first car to be mass-produced using assembly line techniques, making it affordable for the average person. This innovation revolutionized the automobile industry and changed the way cars were manufactured and sold. Before the Model T, cars were handmade and were only affordable to the wealthy. However, Henry Ford had a vision of creating a car that was affordable to the masses. The Model T was a huge success, with over 15 million units sold between 1908 and 1927. It became known as the Tin Lizzie and was loved for its affordability and reliability. The car was powered by a four-cylinder engine and had a top speed of around 40 miles per hour. The Model T had a profound impact on society, making car ownership a reality for millions of people. The first car race took place in 1895 in France and was a historic moment in the world of motorsports. The race covered a distance of just over 10 kilometers and was organized by the French magazine, Le Petit Journal. The race was held to showcase the capabilities of new gasoline-powered vehicles and to demonstrate that cars were a viable mode of transportation. The first car race was a significant moment in the history of the automobile and marked the beginning of organized motorsports. It paved the way for the development of the sport of car racing and established the automobile as a serious form of transportation and a source of entertainment. Today, car racing is a popular and lucrative sport, with millions of fans around the world. Races are held in many different countries and feature some of the most advanced and powerful vehicles ever built. The first traffic lights were installed in London in 1868 and were a major innovation in the history of transportation. They were designed to control the flow of horse-drawn vehicles and pedestrians on busy streets and intersections. The first traffic lights were operated manually by police officers, who stood at the side of the road and manually turned the lights on and off. The lights consisted of two gas-lit semaphores, one red and one green, and were positioned on top of a tower. The traffic lights were a huge improvement over previous methods of controlling traffic and quickly became popular in other cities around the world. Over time, the design of traffic lights evolved, and they became electrically operated and automated. Today, traffic lights are an essential part of the transportation system and are used in cities and towns around the world. They play a crucial role in ensuring the safety of drivers, pedestrians, and other road users and help to keep traffic flowing smoothly. During World War II, many automobile factories around the world were converted to produce military equipment, including tanks, jeeps and other types of military equipment. The war effort required a huge amount of vehicles, equipment, and other supplies, and the automotive industry was one of the many industries that were called upon to help support the war effort. One of the most famous military vehicles produced during World War II was the Jeep, a small, rugged vehicle that was used for a variety of purposes, including reconnaissance, transportation, and communication. In addition to Jeeps, many other types of military vehicles were produced during World War II, including tanks, armored vehicles, and trucks. These vehicles played a critical role in the war effort, and they were used to transport troops and supplies, as well as to engage in combat operations. This transformation of the car industry was a testament to the versatility and capability of the car manufacturing process, and it demonstrated the importance of the automobile industry in supporting the war effort and achieving victory. The Pontiac GTO, introduced in 1964, is widely considered to be the first muscle car. The GTO was a compact car with a powerful engine and aggressive styling that set it apart from other cars of its time. It was designed to appeal to younger, performance-oriented drivers who were looking for a car that combined style, power, and affordability. The GTO was equipped with a large V8 engine that was capable of producing significant horsepower and torque. This engine, combined with the GTO's lightweight body and aggressive styling, made it a popular choice among car enthusiasts who were looking for a car that was fast, powerful, and fun to drive. The GTO was a hit with consumers, and it quickly became one of the best-selling cars of its time. It was followed by a number of other muscle cars, including the Chevrolet Chevelle SS, the Ford Mustang, and the Plymouth Roadrunner. The muscle car era, which lasted from the mid-1960s to the mid-1970s, was characterized by a focus on power and performance, and it was a time when car manufacturers competed to build the fastest, most powerful cars on the road. Muscle cars were popular among young drivers, and they became a symbol of the counterculture movement of the 1960s and 1970s. The 1970s oil crisis had a significant impact on the automobile industry and led to a renewed interest in fuel-efficient cars. With the price of gasoline skyrocketing and the availability of oil becoming uncertain, consumers began to look for cars that were more fuel-efficient and required less gas to operate. In response to this trend, car manufacturers began to introduce smaller, more efficient vehicles like the Honda Civic and the Toyota Corolla. These cars were designed to be smaller, lighter, and more aerodynamic, which helped to reduce fuel consumption and increase their overall efficiency. They were also equipped with more advanced engines that were designed to be more fuel efficient, and they featured improved transmissions and other technological innovations that helped to make them more economical to drive. The Honda Civic and the Toyota Corolla quickly became popular among consumers, and they helped to lead the way in the development of more efficient and eco-friendly vehicles. Today, these two cars remain some of the most popular and best-selling vehicles on the market, and they continue to be known for their reliability, fuel efficiency, and overall value. Today, electric and hybrid vehicles are becoming increasingly popular as consumers seek more environmentally friendly transportation options. With concerns about climate change and the negative impacts of traditional gasoline-powered vehicles on the environment, many people are looking for ways to reduce their carbon footprint and minimize their impact on the environment. Electric vehicles, or EVs, run entirely on electricity and produce zero emissions, making them a highly environmentally friendly option. They are powered by a battery that can be recharged using renewable energy sources like wind and solar power, reducing dependence on fossil fuels and minimizing their carbon footprint. Additionally, many electric vehicles offer a smooth and quiet ride, making them a popular choice among consumers. Hybrid vehicles use electricity to power the car at low speeds and switch to the gasoline engine when more power is needed, such as when driving at higher speeds or when going uphill. As battery technology improves and the cost of electric vehicles decreases, it's becoming increasingly affordable for consumers to switch to electric or hybrid vehicles. Additionally, many governments around the world are offering incentives and subsidies to encourage the adoption of electric vehicles, making them more accessible to a wider range of consumers. With improvements in battery technology and increasing government incentives, it's likely that these vehicles will continue to gain in popularity in the coming years. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, there are a lot of interesting facts waiting for you.